Hey guys, what's up? It's the Chaos Prophet, and today I have Mafia 3. I'm going to be reviewing it. I've played about 4 hours or so of it, and unfortunately I can't live stream it. This is why it says there's a major problem in it. I don't know if it's Mafia 3, I don't know if it's Twitch, or I don't know if it's anything else that's happening with it, or if it's the music. What it basically is I've known a few people on Twitter have said the same thing I have, where they're live streaming it, and it might have been just because it was the first day and I live streamed it as soon as it came out for me, which was 10 p.m. But I tried to live stream it, and the cutscenes were completely silent, and you couldn't hear anything, or you could only hear it through my mic, which was annoying because it sounded far away and wasn't that good. So it was just really dumb. I initially thought it was because of the music. I'm pretty sure it is because of the music, but there are some cutscenes that are only, have very little music or none at all, and it's still silent. So I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's Twitch, or I don't know if it's Mafia Game 2K is the developer. Actually, I think it's Hangar 13, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, I just don't understand why it happened. And that's why you guys are not getting a playthrough of it. That's why you guys are not going to get a full walkthrough like I wanted to, where you guys were helping me pick which district goes to which underboss and all that kind of stuff. I am enjoying the game. I am thoroughly enjoying the game. The story is great, just like Mafia 1 and Mafia 2. The music is even better if you could actually listen to it on YouTube, which you can't, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I don't know how other channels are getting away with it. Maybe everybody's cool with it. Maybe you're allowed to use it if you're just talking over it. I don't know. But I tend to stay on the safer side and not use it. They have a lot of different music from like Jimi Hendrix and Aretha Franklin and AC/DC and a whole bunch of other ones through the 60s, which is amazing. It's actually one of the best soundtracks since, I don't know, Grand Theft Auto Vice City or something, or even GTA 5 has some really good music as well, but it's really awesome. I enjoy it. There's a few problems, and that was one of them. The major one was the music causing the cutscenes more than likely being silent, or there's just something wrong with the game. But the other thing is the gameplay. Now, what you're watching is one of the missions that I'm doing here, and I'm just doing it kind of silently, or at least trying. I'm not very good at being silent. So, yeah, I'm kind of a Panther style, where if I'm trying to do stealth, I'll do stealth as far along as I can, and then I'll kill people if I have to go loud. So, but this is one of the missions, one of the earlier missions, and it's pretty fun. I like it. It also kind of reminds me of he is a Vietnam War veteran, and he just came back, and so it kind of reminds me of that, because it's down in the swamps, and it's dark, it's in the forest swamp area, so it's really awesome. But and I've heard a few complaints about this, and obviously you had to kind of know that it was coming, because there's not a lot of ways to do it, but a lot of people are semi-bored in the open world. It is an open world now, and it's kind of boring, they say, because there's not much to do. Now, there is all the side missions that you can do that will help you through the story. It's not nonsense. It's not side missions that don't do anything. They actually help with the story if you want, but you don't have to have it, obviously. But they're talking about like the in-world, what are you doing when you're not doing side missions and when you're not doing main missions. I will make a separate video on this, because I want to I have ideas that they should have put in or could put in for DLC or something like that, because they're kind of right, but the main story, the main thing of this game is you're going through the story, you're getting the character development, you're getting the goodness of what they're trying to tell you, and it's really good and really involving. And so I know you can rob like gas stations, and you could do a few other little things, out in the world, but there's not much besides that. And the gameplay is somewhat repetitive if you are doing the story and whatnot. So, yeah, I think it's okay. Like I said, the main thing is the story. It's fantastic, and the music is great, and the atmosphere is great, and the characters telling the story in a sort of interview type style, and then the gameplay is just supposed to get you through to the next bit of story. And they should have a little bit more things to do in the open world. I'm sure they could think of many things. If not, I have a whole bunch of things that I could do. Or tell you what you could do, and it would be interesting. But it's a big open world, and it's supposed to allow you to do whatever you want. You can kill people, you can rob them, you can go into gas stations and rob them, you can do a whole bunch of things, but it's slightly limited. And that's the same thing with like Grand Theft Auto. There's not too much to do in Grand Theft Auto in the open world if you think about it. You can rob the gas stations, you can rob the armored trucks, they used to have assassinations where Lester would call in and say, hey, take down these people. And I think you could go get crates, weapon crates, but that's only really for that's only for if you have like 4 people or more in your lobby. So that's kind of bad. But I think and one thing they did have from Mafia, I think it was 1 or 2, you could take cars and take them to the junkyard, and they would crush them, and you would get money for that. And you could also take them to the chop shop and chop them up. I'm only 4 hours into the game. I think I said that before, but I'm only 4 hours into the game. And yeah, it doesn't seem like you can do that here. You can't take it to the chop shop and make it your own. Maybe one of the other guys, Burke or something, has a garage where you can customize all your stuff, but you can't right now. I know you can have some customization on your cars, but this was more about taking any car off the street and making it your own, and I thought that was really cool in Mafia 1 or Mafia 2. I think it was Mafia 2. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I would like to see that return or put in as a DLC, a free content update, something, because this game is good. The combat is brutal. The way you take your opponents down is just amazing. I love how you can stealth everything if you want to. I actually redid this because I believe I failed. I redid this mission, and I did it completely stealth. And that's good for me, because if you know anything about me, I'm not good at stealth. So I took my time, I killed everybody, and that was great. But the game is good. I would give it a 7 out of 10, okay? Maybe an 8 out of 10, because the story is really good. The story gets you hooked, and even now I want to play it, but I just don't want to get done with it too fast. It's probably like a 20-hour game or something like that if you add up all the combat and all the story and stuff like that. But yeah, I just don't want to get it done with too soon. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. The thing is get it if you're a Mafia fan. Get it if you're an open world fan. It does its job. There has some flaws. It has some bugs. It has some things wrong with it. But it's really good. And if you can't, then wait for it to go on sale. Either way, it's still a pretty good game. So, yeah, guys, this has been the Chaos Prophet saying don't get lost in the chaos. Later, guys, and be free.